Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ramadan Mubarak to all our Muslim brothers and sisters all over the world. May Almighty Allah accept our fasting as an act of ibadah. Amen. Allah. So if this video comes on your FYP page, that means it is meant for you, because we actually have a message that we want to pass across to our Muslim brothers and sisters, and we really hope this message reaches the right audience. What actually happened is my sister and I wish to post Ramadan content every Ramadan time, but we noticed that one particular person is always dropping like 8 comments. Let me put like 8 comments on every of our videos. And and the person felt like an Haram police, whereby they'll be like, oh, you're not supposed to wear this outfit, no, you're not supposed to say this, you're not supposed to talk this way, you're not supposed to place the Quran here. And even though all the things that person was mentioning was not even corroborating with what our Islam teaches us, so we're like, oh, what's happening? So my sister and I had to click on the person's profile to know which person it is, like that kept dropping anytime we post our Islamic content, and realize that that person is not from our religion. That person, we won't be mentioning any religion because out of respect for the other religion. So because we are not like them. Yeah, so we noticed that the person is always dropping like 8 comments, like even sometimes whatever the person drops is not even part of our it's not even part of what the person just wants to like try to find an error like in whatever we do. And it's kind of like somehow because I don't want to use the curse word. So my sister and I, we decided to click on that person's page, and we tend to find out that the person is from another religion. And we're just like, it's okay, it's fine, like that's just how the person wanted to be. But unfortunately, we also get an email from that same person, and the person was telling us how we're not supposed to be in Islam, to him, not to us, because we'll surely be in Islam forever, till eternity. So we're so surprised how the person was saying a lot of things, and it made us realize, because we've already heard about it before, but there's nothing like when you experience it first and you're like, oh my God, so this is what people are actually talking about. And that's why we want to plead to all our Muslim brothers and sisters that if any Muslim content comes on your For You page, even though it's not compulsory, it has to be in the Ramadan time, and the person actually did something maybe is against our religion, or you feel like it's not really proper enough for our religion, please, instead of dropping the 8 comment of, oh, you are going to hellfire, oh no, God is not going to be pleased with you, God is not going to be, I feel like we shouldn't be attacking each other. Instead, we should be trying to be a safe space for each other, because the person you think today is not really deep in this religion can be deep more than you are, because in the future, because from the email the person dropped, he wrote a lot of things like, oh my God, I intentionally used to drop 8 comments on any Islamic post I come across, because you guys, what do? You guys always attack each other. So I act like that so that you guys can know that, because in his mouth, not my mouth, I'll say it in a positive way, that Islam is the way. He said it in the opposite way. So I was like, oh my God, so that means even a lot of 8 comments sometimes drop on every Islamic post may not even be from our religion, but just because they knew that some of us actually act like that towards each other, so they use that against, just to take people out of our religion. So that's why they do all that kind of thing. It said a lot of bunch of nonsense. I'm not gonna say it without I'm out in the email. So this kind of give my thing standard, like, oh my God, so that means it may not even be the only one doing this kind of stuff, like dropping 8 comments on every person's post that is a Muslim, trying to take them out of the religion like this. Oh my God, let me just add fire to this. Let's be honest to each other. Islam is a religion of peace. Islam is perfect, but we Muslims are never perfect. Nobody is perfect. Allah is perfect. Islam is perfect, but we are never perfect. We will try to be perfect, but we can never be perfect, because we all sin one way or the other, whether unconsciously or unconsciously. So reason why I'm saying is that because sometimes you're like, oh, this is not the proper way to use it. Everyone joining Islam is very different. We have some non-Muslim friends that they actually wanted to participate in our religion, but some will be like, oh no, I know the way people comes for you, the way people talked about it, like, oh, if I dress like this, they say it's not moderate enough. There's a way that you can pass message across kindly, and that person will really take it into consideration. But you said you wanted to pass a messessage across, and you're telling that person is going to go to hellfire. Who gave you the authority that person is going to go to hellfire? Or leave Islam. Like, oh, some even say it to the extent that, oh, it's better they don't even put on their hijab again, or it's better they don't even be in Islam. Like, that is not what our religion teaches us. That's not what our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam teaches us. And I feel like that is why I feel like also we experience it first, and this is not the first time, and this will not be. I don't know. This is not the first time. This is the second time we've experienced this kind of thing, and we're like, oh, we need to talk about it more. I know a lot of people are talking about it more, but I feel like we still need to like voice out. Like Islam is a religion of peace, not a religion of war, whereby we have to keep attacking each other. If you see any comments, if you see a Muslim sister or Muslim brothers actually doing something that you feel like is not really proper enough, instead you can just comment like Allah will guide you to the proper way, which is a prayer, and it's gonna work. Like instead of dropping an hate comment, like when you come across some people's page, I understand like everybody's journey is different. Like there are sometimes when my sister and I will look back like some years ago, there are some clothes that we are putting on then. But now we can never put it on. Like we can't, because we just don't feel uncomfortable. We just don't feel comfortable in it. But then, imagine like someone just abusing or something like that. It's gonna take us out. But we find our own journey. We'll find Islam in our own way. We start to say that this clothes is not even, apart from being a Muslim, we start to say that we are not even comfortable wearing this type of clothes. But when you see someone like, we're not perfect. Islam is perfect, but we the women are perfect. When you see someone that maybe you feel like the person is a little bit down, instead of dropping 8 comments under the person's post, you can just message the person privately, to tell them like, oh sis, may Almighty Allah guide you right to the right place. Next time, don't do this. You understand? Instead of, and under the comment section, you can say, may Almighty Allah guide you. It's like a prayer, and it's also kind of encouraging the sister, so she know like, oh, maybe I'll walk towards. And if those comments are even dropping, it will be encouraging more to the other Muslims and brothers, and to the non-Muslim people, to that, oh, I really love the way they're passing their message across, because there's no way you comment, oh, may Allah guide you or to the right path. It's a way of passing that message across without even saying it. Like it's a way, instead of like attacking and saying, oh you are so rude, you are going to this, you are going to die, you are going to no. Only Allah has the say about who is going to Jannah and who is going to Jannah. No, only Allah has the say. Only Allah knows who is going to hellfire. Only Allah knows who is going to enter paradise. You might think you are the most perfect Muslim on earth, and you might not really have that close relationship with God, and the person that you're actually judging, thinking, oh, this person is hellfire, might actually be the one that is closest to Allah. So which made us know that we can't judge for Allah. Allah is the only one that can judge. The only thing we can do is that once we see our brothers or Muslims going astray, or we felt like, oh, this thing is not really going the way it's supposed to go, we can just guide them in a kind way, and if they are not still listening, you can just keep dropping a kind comment under the comment section. May Allah guide you. May Allah show you the right path. Instead of these are things, because I remember like 5 years or 10 years ago, there are a lot of things that my sister and I did, like the clothing that we dress, the way we think this is how we felt. But the more we grow up and the more we start learning about our religion, we're like, oh no, this is not what we're supposed to. Oh, sometimes we see some of our videos or our places, I'm like, no, we will never put on this outfit again. What even made us put on this outfit then? But trust me, if it was then and someone dropped 8 comments, we might still be putting on that outfit till now. But because we find it in our own way, Islam in our own way, it made us really have that, that thing. Oh, then we are able to know. So maybe that was why when I see a sister, maybe not dressing the way, I'll just say, oh, may Allah guide out to the right path, because trust me, in some years to come or months, she might actually, change. Like, please let people find Islam in their own way, please and please. And please, the 8 comment, please and please stop it. Even if you feel like someone did something wrong, just message them privately and guide them right. Don't even be rude about it. Even Anabi Muhammad said that we should be kind with our word, not like we should spoil someone with our word, because even that way you are sinning. Because if you drop an comment on someone's post, it means like you are sinning even more than the person that is actually doing it. And when people find Islam in their own way, they will know what is right and what is left. So everything is a journey. So please and please, guys, especially so that because we tend to get that message from non-Muslim people saying that, oh, I intentionally you guys those comments should be in Islam. Yeah, I don't want to say it in a bad way, because of what they are saying. They'll be like, oh, Islam is that not the way you guys are always commenting on each other's attacking posts? Each other? Yeah. You understand? Like they'll say, Islam is a good religion. You guys, we are not terrorists. We are not this. We are not that. Be in Islam so that you can be perfect. You understand? All this kind of bunch of stuff. So please and please, my Muslim brothers and sisters, please let us work on that, please. May Almighty Allah guide all of us into the straight path, and may we all meet in Jannah. Amen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.